Yo, we back for another episode of A Square Podcast. Yes, I'm one half of A Square Podcast, your boy Cornbread 1016. Come on, man, my better half is not here right now, but don't worry about that, man. We working on another exclusive. He working on an exclusive too back at the crib, so don't worry about any of that. We still gonna give you that high level of interviews. We got an exclusive today. I'm in front of a house, I think. I don't know if it's a house, restaurant, Meraki. We're gonna figure out what that means. Hey, I think that owner waiting on me. So come with me on this journey, man. Let's learn a little bit about his life. All right, come on, let's go.
Keep it locked to A Square Podcast. That's right.
What up, baby?
Hey, this K Kemp, and you rocking with the A Square Podcast.
Be sure to click and subscribe.
Cornbread.
What up, dog? DJ A-Ron. A Square Podcast.
Good information on entrance to the trade.
Make sure you subscribe and share.
Also turn those notifications on to the podcast.
Always keep your shoes by your feet.
By your feet. Mr. Cornbread.
All right, man, we inside. Yes, we are inside of Meraki, man. I think the owner getting ready. I don't know if he's gonna cook up something. I don't know. Told me he got some good stories, but we'll see, man. I'm excited. Beautiful place in here. So it is a restaurant. It's not a home. Look like they converted it, but we gonna get down to the nitty gritty of how this came about, history, where he grew up, what's the future, what does the restaurant business look like, but I'm excited. So y'all stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe, please. Come on, A Square Podcast all day. We hitting y'all with exclusives, baby. I'll let y'all in a little bit. Peace.
We have here empanadas. You have beef and chicken empanada. You have a sweet fried potatoes. You have ayuquitas, it's one of the favorites, with ceviche pork.
That looks great, man.
Yes.
Any your specials?
I would say one of the best specials that we have is the ceviche pork, because it's a mix between a Latin concept with the American concept, and Peruvian as well too, because the pork, we eat a lot of pork for Latin America, but we marinate it like as a ceviche for Peru. So it's one of the favorites that a lot of people like it and love it. So yeah.
All right, man, we're here, man. We're here. This is amazing. This looks amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can I take a little bite? I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take a little bite?
So it's right here.
Right here? Okay, yeah. Thank you, man.
Yeah,
I love it, man.
Everything.
Take a little sample of this, man.
Those are the empanadas.
Right here?
One
Okay.
over there with the horns.
All right. I'll get a
beef.
little bit. Okay.
That's
A
it.
little
That
beef.
one is
And
the
what's?
chicken. That one is avocado mousse sauce. It's a little bit spicy.
I love this job, man. I love it.
And we got the spring mix with strawberry.
Great crunch, great softness, man. Beef, and you said this one's what?
That chicken.
Little chicken?
That one is chicken, yeah.
So it's a good mix up of people who might not eat beef
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So a little shredded chicken too. I like it. We got salad. You know, what else we got? Sweet potatoes,
And that
you
one
said?
is the sweet potato. With that sauce is one of the most delicious sauce that I maybe taste. It's aioli black garlic. That's the name of the sauce.
What's in it? Oh, I guess you can't touch it. Just aioli black garlic.
No, that's
Don't worry
fine.
about
It's,
it.
it's black garlic with
Black garlic?
a lot of love. So that's the secret.
You need to bottle this, man.
The-
That's a good little sauce. Is that drizzle on here too?
That's the reason on
same?
the top too, yeah. With a little bit of the coriander, the cilantro on the top.
I like it. And what else we got over
And
here?
this one is for our chef Carlos Quesada. He made yuquitas. So these are cassava filled out with cheese,
Okay.
with
little bit.
barplain sauce. That's onion sauce. And it's really, really good. So yeah, so just hear the crunchy.
And did you come up with all these, or you
No, our chef.
brainstormed with other people?
Or chef.
The
or
chef- the chef came up with it?
The chef, we mixed
Man.
out the ideas,
Right.
and he mostly came with everything
Absolutely.
that he knows, because
Yeah.
he's a master in what he does best.
Yeah.
And for example, the ceviche is for Colombia.
Right.
Well, we eat a lot in Colombia, in Medellin. So I bring with the idea, and he say, hey, you know what, we can do this with the ceviche. We can create this. So he created, and he makes,
This is great. This is great.
So, yeah.
These are great vegetarian options too.
Yes.
To those out
that's
there
true.
who don't eat meat.
Because this
so-
one is just literally cassava and cheese.
Right.
That's
This is
it.
great. And then obviously
Yeah,
with the sweet
the
potatoes, man,
potatoes.
it's good. Man.
And
Let me
this
let me
one.
let me get one of these,
Yeah.
man.
This one is one of the babies.
Let's see if we hear a little crunch.
Yeah.
You hear that? A little crunch, man. This is great.
Yeah, and they want it with the pickled onions.
Okay.
Man, it's a
put some
perfect
on there.
combination. Yes, yes.
And I know you have flowers on here.
Yeah, that's edible.
So tell us a little bit about the flowers. Can y'all see that?
So yeah, the flowers are edible. So the flowers
Okay.
you can eat them. It's microgreens with flowers.
Okay.
It's a mix that our chef do as well too, with the flowers.
Okay.
So it's really good,
No.
and you can eat it as well too. Yeah.
All right, man.
And at the end with the
Compliment to the
desserts,
chef.
that's really good. So,
Okay. Good. Well, we'll take a couple more bites and then we're gonna get this interview started, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to be happy first.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
All right, Julian, man. Thank you so much,
No,
man.
thank you.
Thank you.
Antonio. Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
man, for having me
Thank
in this beautiful restaurant. Like I said, I know with our interviews, we talk about everything, right? Where you grew up, what came up with this idea, some future things, but I want to tell a little bit about my journey of how I got here,
All right.
right? So,
Please.
me and my girl were driving by, we stay close. And just over time, we see like there's a house, but I don't know, is that a restaurant or what? It says open, but I'm confused of why it says open, right?
Yeah,
so
yes.
one day we do like date nights just randomly all the time, right?
Okay.
She'll be like, hey, let's do something. Or I'll be like, hey, it's a Wednesday, let's go somewhere.
Okay.
So it just happened to be, we're like, hey, we don't even know the name of what Meraki means. So we're like, we're intrigued, right?
Okay.
So let's come in here. We get in here, ambiance, beautiful, nice little crowd, because like I said, you just opened up and
Yeah,
we didn't know that.
Yeah.
But then we meet somebody, you, who treat us like we've known each other for 15 years, right? And we just met 5 minutes ago. And you were telling me a little bit about your journey and how you got here. So I was like, you definitely need to be a member of the podcast. So thank you so much for opening up your restaurant and your life to us.
Thank you so much. No, thank you, Antonio, for the opportunity to be here. And it's like I told you earlier, it's my first time doing this.
Yeah.
And thank you for express to the community what Meraki is going to be and what Meraki means to us.
So let's start from the beginning, man. You said a little bit that you grew up in Colombia, right?
Yeah.
I've been to Colombia, beautiful city. We'll get into some of the things in Colombia a little bit later in the interview.
Yeah.
But were you born there, or did your family go? You were born?
I
Okay.
born in Colombia. I born
Okay.
in Medellin.
Medellin,
Medellin
yeah.
was the city. So I born in Medellin, Colombia. I've been here in the United States for almost 21 years.
Okay.
And since then, I love food. I love the concept of food. I love more to be in the kitchen than outside the kitchen. But it's more because I enjoy making the people happy.
Absolutely.
And when our chef came and we connect that way that he said, I love to see the people happy, the people is enjoying, the people mowing when they eat and say, that sounds is really good to us. Absolutely. So that's with me since Colombia, and we try to open a Colombian restaurant here as well. So I opened one restaurant that called Let's Go Eat Colombian Fast Food. Okay. That was in the time of the pandemic. That one worked out, but then we tried to open another one that is Mi Bella Colombia Fonda. Okay, Fonda. It's still open. Okay. Still open. Was with my partners, and I wish a lot of success, like always, to them, because they're helping me a lot to grow what I'm doing right now. Okay. So Meraki came to me. I wasn't looking for Meraki, exactly for the house. I live close by in Loganville. I live 10 minutes from here. Yep. For the last 8 years, we always pass for the house. Always pass for the house. And we always like, hey, what is that house? Yeah. What is it? Yeah. We don't know if it's a restaurant, it's a kind of concept. Sometimes we saw people, like an event. And one day after I saw my last restaurant, I saw Mi Bella Colombia Fonda, my wife came to me like probably, I would say 3 weeks later after I saw it and say, baby, do you know the house that we always sell saves a space for rent? Mm-hmm. I said, nah, it's not possible. The place is beautiful. The place is, the corner is really good. Right. But when you are in the business, you know what is it? Right. What's the kind of place that is going to be? Because location's a big thing in restaurants. Yes, right? It is. Yeah, so I get it. So I just passed by that day. I just said, you know what, forget it. But next day, my daughter, Julieta, I was driving, and she just said, Papa, look, that's the sign that I'm talking about. So I said, what sign? Look, that's the sign. So I saw the sign, and I take my phone, and I film it. I just film it probably a couple of seconds. Right. And I drop my baby off on the school, and then I went to a place to make a test because I wasn't preparing to make health insurance. And after I get out the test, I said, you know what? Let me check it out. Let me call to see what happened. So I called, and things that never happened, the person right away answered me. Okay. Mr. Frank Warren, a great person. He's an amazing person. And he said, oh yeah, we are showing the place. I just want to let you know that we have people in front of you. Right. But yeah, I'm going to show you the place tomorrow. And I said, okay, just let me see. So I call my wife and say, baby, remember the place that you told me? Yeah. I had an appointment tomorrow to see the place. And she was like, okay, and what else? Yeah. And I said, I don't know, let me see. Yeah. So the next day, he showed me the place. I feel the energy. I feel like, wow. I start making changes without having my place. But it's like I told her, this place looking for me. I was looking for the place. So at the moment I was talking with Mr. Frank, that he was showing the place, Mr. Greg Fisher, the owner, came at the same time and was talking with Mr. Frank. Mm-hmm. And Mr. Frank just came to me and said, okay, well, what is the kind of concept? What do you want to do? I said, I don't know. I just want to pass by and see what is it. Right. I wasn't prepared to see if you were connected to it. Yes. Yeah, and to see maybe something was here and what happened. Correct. And he said, what about, you have to let me know what you're going to do, because if we're going to do business, I just want to let you know. And I said, wait. I don't want to know if I'm going to do business. The mail. I don't know what's going on, right? I don't know. So I just say, you know what? Just give me a moment. In that moment, I just called a friend, a partner. And I say, hey, bro, I got this place. It's in this part. I just want to let you know you want to be with me. And I remember the first words that he said to me is, okay, but Julietas and Hades know about this. And I said, yeah, they are the ones that showed me the place. Mm-hmm. And he said, okay, just give me a moment. So he just came. The same day he just came. And we start talking for the business. And we are the last resort to connect and to have the place. And after 2 days, that we were talking, I remember we sat down with Mr. Greg and Mr. Frank and say, hey, we need to talk and we need to figure out what can we do. Just give me a couple hours. So I said, okay, that's fine. So I just go straight to the park. I have in that time a book that say goals, dreams, growing and glowing.
Gotcha. I like that.
So I was writing down part of the lives. Sometimes I script something that came to me and say, okay, let's write down. And probably past 20 minutes, my partner had to go. So he go, I stay in the park, and pass by probably 20 minutes, and Mr. Frank called me and say, hey, Julian, where you are? I say, I'm in front of you. I can see you through the window because the window is there. I can see you through the window. Just let me know. He said, come, just come to me. But, you know, I forgot a special part. Before everything that happened, Mr. Frank Warren, he saw me like a little bit stressed. And he said, Julian, do you believe in God? Do you believe in something? And I say, yes, I believe in God. Do you read the Bible? And I say, sometimes, not much. So he said, just read one part that say, it's Mark 11:24. And just read it. And I'm going to take a moment and see. Right. So I just take the phone and find Mark 11:24. So I just take a moment and read it, and mostly say, everything that you pray for with love, believe is gonna be for you. It's gonna be yours. Right. And I just pray that moment. And that moment I say, God, if this is gonna be for me, just let me know. Just give me a signal. And at the same time, I believe that at the same time my wife was doing the same. Because was a really hard times before everything.
And this is during COVID? I mean, I know this is new, but this is coming out of COVID. Obviously, you said you had restaurants before, and they didn't work.
Was mostly for La Fonda.
Right.
Because nightclub life, when you have family, is not the best thing.
Right.
And not the best business to start.
Right. Absolutely.
So I was, in that time, I was almost losing my family.
Yeah.
And I was doing the business. The business was doing great.
Right.
But
life isn't great though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And when you have to be in the balance between life, family mostly, and money, I choose my family.
I agree.
And I will do it many times.
I agree.
And it was hard. And after that, I was looking for another kind of position and job, and we lose some money at the same time. And so it was a really hard part to start doing something new.
Correct.
So that's when I come back after read the passage, I went to the place and I started writing something, and they called me back. And Mr. Frank, I remember Mr. Greg, he just stand up for the chair. I was open the door. He just came to me, give me a hug. I say, something happened. Something happened, and he said me this word. He said me, Julian, don't ask me why. I just feel it in my guts. This place is gonna be for you. I was freeze. I was like, what? So changed in 3 days. So I says, what do you mean? I said, yeah. Don't ask me why.
Yeah.
I just let you know one
sure.
more time. Don't ask me why. I just feel it in my guts. This place is gonna be for you.
Right.
So I remember I was almost crying that moment.
Yeah.
And I just kneel. I just kneel outside and say, God, thank you. Just see what happened. The thing is, I just called my wife at the moment. That's the first person I called. And I said, baby, you're not going to believe this, but we have a restaurant. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. She's a really good woman. Amazing woman.
It's good to hear, man.
Yeah. And she started crying as well and say, I just prayed really much to God during all these months. that put you in something that you love, that you like, that give you peace, but mostly that you enjoy.
Right.
So I said, but well, let's see what happens. This is different. This is another level. So I called my partner after that, and I say, hey, bro, we have a restaurant, we have a place. So are you sure? Yeah, we're really sure.
I don't know how I got it.
So yes. So he said, okay, so when we're going to talk with Mr. Greg, the owner, and say, oh, so when you have the time. So we sit down and we made the arrangements, and then that's the part where you say, okay, so what are we going to do? And he mostly was the person who said, okay, we can do this. Let's go with the American part. Do something different, like a mix, like a Latin American mix, but mostly more high level.
Do you remember any of the other individuals who bidded for this? Did they come to him saying, hey, I want to do this? Or was it, I just want to have it, and then we figure out what to do with the place?
Yeah, that what happened.
That was it? Okay.
That
I know,
happened.
like you said, you didn't come here with a plan already,
Yeah,
right?
no.
So I didn't know if other people came here with plans, and maybe he didn't
Oh,
like
the other
it, or
peop-
maybe he did like it, I don't know. But
The thing is, the other 4 people that went before, one was to create a Mexican restaurant. The other one was a Caribbean restaurant.
Okay.
The other ones are events, to do events, and the other person he wanted the place just like that was at the moment. Okay. He just wanted the house and say,
right, he just wanted it. Okay.
yeah, let me do something.
Got you.
And they have the ideas. We don't have it.
You don't have it.
Yeah.
And he went with you, the one with he has no idea.
Just-
He's like,
I just know. I don't know. So
Sure.
after that, my parents said, okay, so what are we gonna do? Because we talked with the owner, so give us a month to get a plan,
Right.
and give it to you and show you what we're gonna do. He said, no, we don't have a month, because I have a lot of people
yeah, that's
that
true.
want to be here.
That's true.
So that's when he talked to me and said, okay, so what do you want to do? And I said, I don't know. So you want to be a fast food Colombian? And I say, no, I want something different.
Yeah.
So he said, okay, so let me help you out. I want something with wines. I want something different. I want something where I want to stay and bring with my family and enjoying more time with my family at the same time. I want to eat good, healthy, fresh, but unique. So I I was looking at him and say, oh, bro, I had to learn a lot of things to do that, but I'm open-minded. So just do it. Just do it. So he said, okay. So we start in the process. And during the process, that takes us since August until February that we open.
Okay.
So, or during those times, we start doing changes and everything in the house. So we create Meraki. So Meraki came for my wife, the name.
Okay. Tell us what the name means.
Meraki, I was sleeping, really sleepy. I was sleepy. I believe so probably was 2:30 in the morning.
Jeez.
When I just heard my wife say, baby, baby, baby. I said, what happened? She said, just look the name. I said, what name? And she was looking the name since she knows
Right.
that they had a restaurant. And she started, baby, what happened? Who's in? Or something happened? And she said, no, just look at the name. She was shaking his hand. Mm-hmm. So I just read, say, Meraki. Meraki, what's Meraki? He said, baby, please, just read it. Read the description of Meraki. Mm-hmm. So I just read the description of Meraki. Meraki means love, passion, and creativity with the soul. And it's a Greek and Japanese word, has a mix.
Nice.
And the key at the end means power, energy, to get through the love, passion, and creativity with the soul. So I just look at her and say, why? She said, baby, because we are trying to doing this good for so many years that everything that you put on it is love, passion, and creativity. And you always put a lot of energy on it. And we want to do that. We want to help you build that,
Right.
obviously to our family. So that day around, I would say in the morning, I just called my partner and say, bro, this is the name. What do you think about it? And say, you know what, I like it. It's different, it's a different concept. It's not American, but at the same time it's Greek.
Right.
But have a mix on everything and have a mix of what you're gonna do. So the only thing we're gonna do is show what Meraki means through everything, through the service, hospitality, to the food, to the place, to the atmosphere. So let's do it. And that's what Meraki came to life.
I love it.
So
I love it, man.
so yeah.
So let's talk about back in the past before we can go with the future with the restaurant, right? So 2 things. You said you've been married for almost 14 years, right?
Yeah, almost 14 years.
Tell us how that happened. You know where you guys met, because I'm sure she's gonna watch this and she's gonna be like, "You didn't talk. You talked about me some, but So talk about how you met,
No,
and then I also want to know a little bit about growing up in Colombia too. So let's talk about your wife first.
All right.
And your daughter. We can talk
Yes,
about your wife.
yes. No, I had to.
Yeah,
my daughter,
absolutely.
my daughter's gonna
She's
kill me.
gonna watch too. She's gonna watch. And I don't want to get in trouble. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, it's her, Julieta. It's not me. It's not me. I met this wonderful woman in North Carolina,
Okay.
Raleigh, North Carolina. I was working in North Carolina. I was doing a transfer for a company called Novamex. It was a Mexican company. And she was the person that's helping me to sell the product that I was doing at that time.
Gotcha.
So we had to meet. We had to talk. But take me probably, I would say, 5 to 6 months to try to talk with her, because every time I trying to find her, she was busy, or she was doing something different, or she was answering the phone.
Yeah.
Until one day, I was working 3 jobs at the same time. So I was working in Panera Bread, I was working in the gym in Raleigh, and I was working in OMX. So my life wasn't working. So one day I got really sick. I got hospitalized, and that day I remember the doctor said the only way that you're going to be out of here is if you buy a bed, because I don't have a bed in that moment. I just have a inflatable.
Yeah, like a blow-up bed or something? Or
Yeah, inflatable bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
inflatable bed. So it's a kidney. Yeah, my kidneys wasn't dried out because I was sleeping directly to the floor.
Right.
So he said, "You're lucky that to be here, but the only way is to buy a house. To buy a bed." So I don't know nobody. I wasn't meet anybody in that moment. So I just call a friend. He's from Uruguay. Say, "Hey, bro, I know you have a friend here. I need help." So he called this friend, Martin. Really great guy, amazing guy. And he said, "Okay, I'm going to help you." So he helped me out. He went to rooms to go. He buy the bed. He made everything in the house. Cool. So I just give it. That's the other angel that we have in life, right?
Cool.
So I just go over there and say, "Yeah." The doctor said, "Okay, so let's go and take care." So after that, I just give up my 2 jobs, the one on Panera Bread and the gym. So I just stay with the Mexican. So during that moment, I was thinking already to come back to Atlanta to just make some money and supposed to go back to Colombia.
Right.
So I say, "You know what, I'm going to make some money, I'm going to back to Colombia." So in that lapse of time, I saw her in a store. And I just look at her and say, "Jesus, this woman, she's beautiful. She's really beautiful." So I just approached to her and say, "Hey, can we meet? We need to talk about the sales." "Okay, yeah. We can go a place called, was a Peruvian chicken. Mami's Nora, I believe so was the name. But yeah, it was a place close to the area. Yeah. So we go over there.
She'll remember. Don't worry
yeah,
about it.
She will remember. Yeah, she will remember.
Remember.
So we were talking in the restaurant, and after talking, probably 2-3 weeks, they start talking. We say, "You know what? I'm going to move to Atlanta." And we start getting the relation more serious. So he said, "Why?" And I say, "I'm done. I don't want to be here anymore." So when I come back to Atlanta, I remember the day that she told me, "So I want to be with you." And I say, "No, I can't. Because in Atlanta, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Right, understand.
I'm just going to start since the beginning."
Right.
So I got a really good friend, Javier, Junior, that he said, "Hey, I will help you out." But before that, the funny part is I come back to the place where I was living before with my ex-wife, right? That was my father-in-law and mother-in-law. But there, to me, I like my fathers.
Right.
They help me a lot.
Right.
A lot is a lot, bro. I love them so much, and I have so much respect for them. So when I come back, they offer me to stay at home at least a week to see what can figure out. So just imagine that she knows I'm going to come back to my ex-wife and stay in the home. But I was so focused on doing something else. I was working. So, and I started working first with my father-in-law. His name is John. So with John, I call Papa, and my girl, I call Mama. So I started working with my Papa, and he started helping me with cleaning windows, painting, any handyman job. So after that, I start talking again with Junior. So Junior say, hey, you know what? I'm going to marry in June. What about you stay with me in the what's a garage? And the garage was just a bed, one restaurant, one bed, a big bed, is a place to cook, and the restaurant. So that's it. So I said, okay, let's do it. So the only thing he say is just put something in the center because I don't want to miss out.
Yeah, that's great.
But he helped me out with those, and after that, I take an apartment, a basement. I'm sorry. Then I call my wife, and she called me one day, surprising, and say, "Hey, I asked the company to transfer me, and they're going to transfer me."
Man, that's amazing.
So
amazing.
they transfer her, and was really really hard, probably 2-3 years. Mm-hmm. And that's when you know that she's a keeper, that she's the one that say, wow, she's through all these things, it's because we're going to make it. We're going to make it. And we are already 14 years with a beautiful daughter. Yeah.
How's your daughter?
She's 8 years old.
8 years old, okay.
Julieta's. And she's...
I saw her running around here one day.
Oh, yeah.
She's pretty cool.
She's in the menu.
Yeah, I bet she's in the menu.
Yeah, she's in the menu. She's Julieta's pasta.
I like it.
And they changed my life so much that every time I just wake up and see them, to me, it just was everything means.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, that's how I meet Haiti.
Man, congratulations on
Thank
that.
you, thank you.
You know, a lot of people, like you said, don't get that, or they have to wait later in life.
Or they have
to
later in
receive
life,
that, you know,
yeah.
so that's amazing.
Yeah.
So you talked about you had a passion for food. So
Yeah.
where'd you get that from? Back in Colombia, was it, let's say, holidays, seeing your family cook, or you just knew, hey, I see some parsnips or something like that, or some scallops, I know how to.
No, that was back in Colombia.
Where's it come from? Okay, from
Yeah,
Colombia.
that in Colombia. Because I came for a military school.
Okay.
The military school is called Jose Maria Córdoba in Medellín.
And can we tell the people as well, all males have to join the military, is that correct?
Yes, they had to.
Right.
They had to.
They have to join it.
Unless they're going to go to military school.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
all right, good.
So I just went to military school called Jose Maria Córdoba in Medellín, and every time that we go to to the mountains to camping, we have to make the meals. So they choose you. They say, oh, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Oh, you are good in this. You are good in this. So I always offer as a kitchen.
Okay.
Because I love it.
Right.
I really love it. So they give you just the proteins, the everything, and you say, just do whatever you want.
Just feed everybody.
Yeah, just feed everybody. So I remember the first time we do that, I was doing, oh man, that was like when I was in 10th grade. I believe it was in 10th grade. Mm-hmm. I came with a partners. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, was five males. Yeah, 5 friends. And we were doing, first of all, the breakfast. For the breakfast was a bomb. We make eggs, scrambled eggs, hot chocolate, breads, salami, bacon. So it was really good. So, in that time, our lieutenant say, what you gonna do for diner? I said, oh, we want to create something. No, I had this steak, and I have a real steak, so just do a steak. So while I was doing the rice, another friend was doing the steak. But I don't know, for some reason I saw that he put something in the big pot to fry it out and doesn't make a noise. Doesn't make a noise. So I just, maybe it's because it's cold. So we made everything, we fried everything. So I smell start getting, and he don't put oil. He put gasoline.
Oh my God. What?
He put gasoline.
Come on.
So we give the first bite to our lieutenant, and our lieutenant obviously starts screaming and say, "Arredondo, Castaño." They call the rancho. The ranch, come to me. And we go over there and say, what happened? What happened? Taste the steak. So we taste it. And our friends say, what happened? We did everything. No, show me what you put in the pot.
Right.
So my friend grabbed one bottle and he said, I put this. So we saw that wasn't marked. The mark wasn't marked.
Yeah.
And I say,
Didn't
no,
have a
bro.
label or nothing.
Wasn't labeled
Right,
and everything.
gotcha.
So that's when I saw to him and say, no, bro, this one say oil on it. Oh, shit, so what is this? So we are smelling, oh my God.
Oh.
So that night, oh my God. That was a pain for us.
I'm sure y'all had
We
to run
were,
a lot.
yes, we worked a lot that night.
Yeah,
I remember we had to do everything again because we were feeding around 300 people.
Yeah.
So we weigh everything again, and after we do that, our lieutenant say, okay, so now you're gonna be doing sit-ups.
Yeah.
All night.
Oh my God.
All night. So still, I was enjoying that moment.
Yeah.
So and still I was doing like man, I love cook. I love cook and with everything. So after I just moved out to here, I started selling empanadas. So I making the empanadas. I was doing pastel de pollo. Okay. Selling to the people. I was doing small plates like for my country, right? Bandeja paisa, sancochos. So I was making food. And so until one day, I was making burgers for all the kind of situation. You have times in life when you have to, hey, we have to do something. We need to do something. And that's when we create Let's Go Eat, the fast food. And after that, after everything that happened, I still loved eating. Eating and doing it.
Right.
I started doing the food. So until Meraki came. So when Meraki came, that was the part when we say, hey, we need to create something unique, delicious to the place. And we're trying to figure it out, and I was cooking something that came to that kind of concept.
Right.
Our chef, Marcos Quesada, came during those weeks that we are looking. So that's why I say that this place is blessed. Because everything we pray for is coming. It's coming. You just need to be patient and do the things right.
I agree.
And our chef came and said, okay, my name is Carlos Quesada, I'm a chef, I born in Costa Rica, grew up in Nicaragua, I moved to Italy and France, and I'm doing this for almost 20 years. So when you hear him, you say, man, he's a chef. Mm-hmm. He's an executive chef, so let's see what can we do. So he showed us what he can do. Man, that was amazing.
That was good, huh?
Yeah, and I
brought that passion back too.
Yes,
You know?
yes,
I like
yes, yes. So we really connect.
Right.
He's a really, really great guy. So I just connect with him and say, can you teach me?
Right.
He said, yeah, it's not a problem at all. So he's teaching me, but I saw that concept, that kind of food, you need to be in the business years. It's not something that you really like a fast food. Like I just bread, put just this sauce and that's it. No, it's a process.
It is.
So in every dish, like the one you just taste at the beginning, is made with so much love and the passion that he have and the creativity that completes Meraki.
Right.
So that's when he talked to me and said, so what kind of food do you want? And I say, I want this food. I want the food that you can feel love, passion, and creativity. He said, okay, I got you. And we have another plate, another secret.
I'm about to say, and we've ordered some different food too, so
Yeah.
it's all been great, man.
So we know another secret is that he's putting everything on it. And we do the mix together to have that, to have the mix of Meraki in our life. So that's what we're gonna do with the times. This is just the beginning.
Right.
We just opened a month and 3 weeks ago. And I know for sure that we're going to stay here longer. Obviously, we're gonna need, the first thing is the support of the community to come here and help us out and help us out to grow. But what we want to show to Meraki, to our place, to the dish that you're eating, is that the moment you start eating, just remember that dish, that place made with so much love, passion, and creativity that you to remember.
Yeah, and I can feel it too, man. I feel it.
So yeah.
So we have Julian here, man, from Meraki. And so let's talk about some more business stuff, because I know we have some listeners out there who we've interviewed chefs before,
Yeah.
business owners. So, in the time of age now, 2025, man, tariffs are happening, hiring shortages, all those things behind the scenes,
Yes.
right? It's not just, let me go into a restaurant, it looks pretty, beautiful, I order some food and I go. But it's so much stuff behind that to even get to that point, right?
Yeah.
So you want to talk about, let's say, a positive on this journey and a negative, right? Or a pitfall that you was like, I could have did that better. To kind of help protect people who might want to go into this business. They can learn from you in this interview and be like, all right, I can do that better.
Yeah, absolutely. The first thing you have to be is patience.
Okay.
Is if you are going to be in the restaurant industry, you have to be patient and know what you're going to do.
Okay.
Sometimes when you create a plan A, that plan A doesn't fix. So you have to be A to C.
Gotcha.
But always focus on what you're gonna do. What I want to mean is don't forget about the plan A. Is just remember the things that you do for the A doesn't work. Maybe it's gonna work the B, but the focus or the vision is gonna be the same.
Gotcha.
That's gonna be the great restaurant. So the first thing is obviously to get the patience and a team. Without team, you don't have anything. If I don't have the good servers, I don't have a great experience.
Right.
If I don't have the chef, I don't have the food.
Right. Yeah, it's true.
If we don't have the hospitality, we don't get that comments that give you more support through Google. So every detail is very important, but the mostly is to be really don't be anxious about. Hey, no, I need. If you're here for the money, it's not the business.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's good to know.
No, it's not the business.
Good to know.
No. If you want to be here in this business for the money, and you want the money fast, to be like, I know the next month I'm gonna have the money back. It's not.
Right.
It's not gonna happen. That's going to happen probably after a year or maybe 2.
I think what'd you say, a couple months to show if it's going to be successful, or break that down a little bit for
Yes.
the listeners out there?
The breakdown that you need to be to be in the level, to be in numbers, to call it like that, is you have to wait at least 6 months. Okay.
From
And
opening.
For the
Open
opening,
until
for the
6
opening
months.
until 6
Okay,
months,
gotcha.
because in those 6 months you're going to see the numbers. You're going to see what is the restaurant talk to me, because the restaurants talk to you. It's like I told you, it's not. Oh, I had this idea, let's do it, but maybe the restaurant is let you know, no.
Right.
That one is not gonna work.
Got you.
Let's do this. So when we do it, we say, oh yeah, let's do it. So now we need to make it possible.
Right. Make a little adjustments.
There's adjustments, even with the team, even the kitchen,
Gotcha.
even or what you're going to show to the customers. So that's what we're doing right now in Meraki. Meraki is just a baby crawling. It's not. It's crawling. It's in our hands now. So he's just talking to us and say, hey, we need this. Okay, let's do it. No, I don't want that. Okay, so what can we do?
Right.
But every process is a learning. So we had to learn to be first positive, second, always be your level of energy is gonna be up. You had to be up, even in those days that you say, no, it's not working. This is not gonna help you out. No, you had to do it because your team is looking at you, and when you're down, the team is gonna be down. Yes, for sure.
Absolutely.
So the communication is really important as well too. Because without communication, you can fit the ideas. And that helped me a lot during this process. Because on the other ones, I would say that maybe I was the one who taking the risk and everything. Mm-hmm. And I was that kind of person that say, what's your fault? I was thinking like, okay, it's my fault, yeah. So I was thinking like, I can accomplish that. Yeah, it's right, it's my fault. But before, I was to give you example, hey, it's your fault that probably it's not working. Mm-hmm. I feel like, no, it was my fault, it wasn't his fault. And I see like, no, that's why you need to have communication. That's why you need to always express what you're feeling, because the other person can help you out. Even more important now that you are partners. And the important in talking with the partners, they give you more ideas that maybe you are not thinking.
Right, absolutely.
So that's the way you have to be a team. But if you think that you can do everything solo, alone, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
One of the sayings, one of my favorite sayings is, if you want to go fast, go alone.
Go alone.
But if you want to go far,
Yeah.
go together.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like,
That's
that
true.
makes sense.
That
right?
makes sense.
Other people might slow you down, but they're going to make sure that they put you in the right position to
Yes.
be successful.
Absolutely.
Right? Especially if it's not about the money thing, right? Like, you want to make money, I just do it by myself and collect on it.
And collect to everyone.
Right? But how is that going to be successful when that's only a short
It's a
term,
short period. Yeah.
short period where there's businesses out there been 20, 30, 40, 50 years, right? And they've done it because of a partnership.
That's when it's like the example of the big restaurants when they say, "Oh, I'm already in the business restaurant," and you talk with them and say, "Okay, how many years?" "Oh, I just have 50." So what do you mean? Yeah, I just started seeing everything I did starting the 40 years, because now I have this brand and everything. It's like, for example, I don't know, I can say, but it's not coming like a concept, the restaurant, but like a chain, so McDonald's.
Right.
Or now Chick-fil-A, right? They're kind of companies that they're big, they're really big, but they start with something. And the idea or the concept of the idea was when one person, they say, hey, we can do something with this and make it happen.
Absolutely.
And you have to be open for that, because you even learn making mistakes, or you just stop and say, maybe I can do it. So you learn more for the mistakes, because the mistakes you never expected. You never expect a mistake. You always expect something good. You're always like, oh no, I know that tomorrow is gonna be a great day, and we're gonna do everything possible to make a great day. But if a storm coming out, you say, like, the storm, that wasn't expected.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? But if you're prepared for that storm and say, okay, so we are already here, so what can we do? So we, as a team, say, give me ideas. What can we do? Try this one. Okay, just try it out. Oh, it doesn't work, but we try it. Don't worry. So that's what I found out in the restaurant.
Gotcha.
That you had to be prepared for anything, and talk and be connected with your partner or with the team. Say, hey, this is happening. What do you think about it? No, it's not gonna work for this and this and this and this. Okay, but let's try this one. And we did try something that, oh yeah, it's getting there. So now how can we keep it to grow? And that's what I learning right now.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
So I got two more questions for you.
Yeah.
One, How are the ingredients? Like, have the ingredients went up because of the posture that we're in? Or I know you only been open for a couple months, so like when you order things, are the prices going up and you have to go? Obviously, the consumer will take that hit, or are you not seeing it where the consistency of ingredients are fine now, but maybe in November, December, you're like, I can see that certain, let's say, the onion that you put on there, right? Maybe that onion is going to go up, and it might not be the protein, or vice versa, right? So how are you preparing for the worst case scenario with the food?
You have to be in the numbers at least a year, every day, every week, since the distributors and since you have to learn about to calculate the prices. So when you start calculating the prices, you have to remember those products that are always high and low and change frequently. Like, for example, the eggs, the milk. Now it's happening a lot with the meat.
The meat, I know eggs were $1 million a dozen, man. Eggs are crazy.
So they're the ones that you start looking for another options, right? For example, we are looking now for farmers. And we go to the farmers and say, hey, how much is the case, or how much? So you have to check. You have to accomplish to do not get the price really high, because it's not. That's the other thing that Meraki we have. We don't have the prices as high as a high-level restaurant in Atlanta, but we have a price that is affordable, and you eat really fresh and delicious food, and unique food. So to keep to keep that price, that level, you have to be every week talking with the distributors and comparing the prices. And obviously the communication. They say, hey, just let me know what's gonna be cost more next week. Oh, maybe the eggs is gonna be up $5. Jesus. What do we have with the eggs? With the eggs we can make the Benedicts.
Yeah, you guys have brunch as well.
Yeah, we had the brunch and everything. So that's when we say, but if we have more here, so start pushing sales more this product that help us out to level out the prices. But it's a work at least for the year. To you, that's why the restaurant business takes so many years.
Absolutely.
But it's because in the first year you try to level up and see, okay, so this one helped me a lot. And then the next year is to start comparing the last year.
Got you.
Right? To do the comparison and say, okay, so this month we sell this much. To the last year that we opened in March, okay, now I see what can we do. So you had to wait at least a year, but that waiting, you had to be really specific on your products and try to do not make mistakes. Because first, time since money, and second, if you lose product, that's going to be money as well too. Gotcha. So that's why mostly the products that we have are fresh to order. We do everything at the moment. We don't have anything frozen. For example, the brunch. When the chef Carlos create the brunch, he say, I had to create a brunch that I'm not going to lose so many products.
Right, absolutely.
Because we want to create a product that's going to be fresh to make at the moment.
Absolutely.
And that's when he created the Benedicts, the chicken waffle, Meraki breakfast, and the fruit bowl. Yep. So those are the products that we had the brunch, and those are the products that we know they're going to permanently be fresh.
Correct.
And now the same with the menu that we have, and so yeah, I would say it's that one.
That's good, man. And the food is always fresh here. It's phenomenal. Like I said, we're going to try to keep coming back and order some different things. Now I got more stuff on the menu I've tried, so I can recommend.
And we want to create more menu. We want to do it seasonally.
Good.
So after a year, we're going to see what season can we coming out. Okay. And we do it. We're going to create events as well too. Okay. We're going to create special events. For give you example, Wednesday we're going to create events where we're going to do a wine tasting with a 4-course meal, and teach you how to drink the wines, how to paint the wines. Yes.
With the food.
That
sounds great.
Thursday we start last Thursday with the paella Thursdays. Okay. So every Thursdays we're gonna do a paella Thursdays. So those kind of concepts of the things are the ones that you as a restaurant owner, you have to figure out what the restaurant is talking to you.
Right.
And the best way to hear your restaurant is hearing your customers.
Absolutely.
Okay, because the customer are going to tell you, oh, are you doing the paella? Paella? No, we don't have paella. But if those same customers, not the same customers, see different customers asking for the same thing, you say, hey, we need to do something like this. Yeah, we need to create something. So that's why we create the paella.
Absolutely.
So, and the other one was, it's another plate that's called red snapper fillet with coconut rice.
Okay.
We have a really great customers here. They always put it here in the bar. In the bar, they say, hey, do you have something that fish, fresh, I don't know, with coconut, something like that? And I said, we can do anything you want. I talked with the chef, and the chef was looking at on the ceiling and said, okay, I got some.
Yeah.
I got some. And he created the red snapper fillet.
That's
So,
great that you are listening to the community.
The community.
Right? Because I mean, it seems like this is based for the community.
Yes,
So
yes,
they're going to
yes.
support you and you support them, right?
Absolutely.
One hand
Yeah.
washes the other.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
Well, we want to, the other thing is for the liquor. The liquor, they want to have a little fun, more fun with the liquor. But we are in the process of doing that because we had to wait for some license.
Absolutely.
But as for now, we have the beer and wine.
Yeah.
So we have craft beer and a really great line of wines
Okay, well, we'll go over there in a little bit.
to
talk
pairing
about
for.
it. We'll talk about it a
But yeah, it's everything is a process.
little bit. It is.
Take time.
is.
Just enjoy the process.
That's man.
That's I would say the key is to enjoy the process,
Absolutely.
and that helps you a lot.
So what times you guys open?
Okay, we are
How
open.
can people reach you? You know, talk
Yes.
to the talk to the
Oh,
world.
nice,
Talk
nice,
to the
nice,
world,
nice.
man.
So yeah, we Meraki, we are open Wednesdays and Thursdays from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Wednesday and Thursdays. Friday and Saturday we open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
So for now, Thursday we have paellas Thursdays. We have specials Thursdays and Fridays that we have a happy hour for 3 to 6. Buy one beer, the other one's free.
Nice.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we have brunch from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we're going to create special plates, special that we're going to let the people know during the process or during the opening. So one more time, we are Meraki, a place where you're going to feel love, passion, and creativity. And thank you for the opportunity.
And we feel that, man. I've tried like 6 different items here, and they've all been great, man. Like I said, especially when you said you were doing a brunch. That's why me and my girl came and tried
yes.
the brunch too. So it's always great, man.
Yeah.
I got one more question before we get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm an American. I've traveled to Colombia, loved it. You know, Colombia is known for coffee, gold, beautiful women, and some cocaine, man, some crazy drugs,
That's
right?
crazy,
So. With the drug trade cartel stuff, like, you know, obviously Pablo Escobar was all over the country. How was that growing up? Like, I mean, did you guys avoid that? Was it a problem?
To me, as a
Because
Because
people feel
he-
like Americans always feel like, man, it's not safe to go there. I said, no, it's very safe to go
Yeah,
there for
yeah.
Americans. Because to me, it's like we bring so much money to Colombia. They want
Yeah.
to protect the Americans.
That's true,
And so
that's true, that's
I
true.
wanted to make sure, like, no, don't
No,
go to Colombia. It's very beautiful.
We as a country, I'm from the Medellin. Medellin is where all that happened.
Right.
Okay. It's like I told. It's like it's like I told a lot of people. Danger is everywhere.
Right.
That happened in the past. Now we are in another millennium, another millennium moment.
Absolutely.
Drugs are everywhere.
We're in America.
Everywhere, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Drugs
that's
like
a fact.
everywhere. But it's when you told me, let me see which one are the difficult times and the good parts.
Right.
If you see the difficult times that happened in that time, the 85, 87, and those difficult times, everything now is like when you put a tree, just the seed. You had to wait to that seed, but obviously you had to put some water on it,
Absolutely.
okay, and take care and
Yep. You gotta
to
nurture it.
grow, yeah.
Yep.
So that's what's happening now in Colombia. So I'm just talking right now for Medellin, okay? Now Medellin is a place one of the biggest places to go there and check it out and enjoy the moment. We have really great people right now. We have artists that are really good. J Balvin, Karol G. We got Botero, that is for the arts. We have a really great history.
The scenery is great. Like I said, I climbed a mountain, almost passed
Yes.
out.
Oh yeah, the Guatapé.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I've been to Guatapé,
Yeah, Peñol.
Medellin, and there's one more place I've been to, Bogota.
Bogota. So yeah. So
yeah,
that Bogota is the capital.
Yeah.
So we, like I told you, it's everything has to change. Everything it need to be as a change. But to us, to me at that moment was really hard because we were in the city.
Absolutely.
But after everything happened, everything had to get the evolution to change for something good. It's still people stay in that moment.
Yeah.
And that's when I told a lot of people, and especially my baby, I say, if you always remember what is bad, you're gonna be and say bad always.
Absolutely.
You have to remember that bad, what can you take out and say, oh, but this bad thing give me this special thing to do, right? She's doing hip hop. My baby is doing hip hop. And sometimes she say, oh, I can make this step. Okay, so what steps can you make better? And she say, baby, Papa, let me try doing this one. And when she try it and she show it to the teacher, the teacher say, oh, that's a really great move. That's new. So I say, that's one you need to change. If you can change it, just change it.
Right.
And you can make him even more better than the one before. That is happened to me and my family. We are doing in that change.
Absolutely.
We are doing that change for learning for all the other things. That I can call them mistakes because they wasn't mistakes. They were part to me to grow. And now we're growing, and now we need to do something good right now. First, because like I told you, time is money.
Yeah.
And you need to be, and you don't have the time now as I was before, more for the energy, more for because you have family, more because you need to enjoy, you want to enjoy your family. So you want to do something to build something more firm, more as a block. And then you will see the results through the years. And that's going to happen with Colombia. Colombia is happening with that like that. She's growing.
And so you heard it from somebody from Colombia.
Yeah,
States to
it's
go.
growing.
It's a great place to visit.
Yeah.
I've been there.
And the
like I said,
tourists, we love the tourists.
Man,
We love the tourists.
It was great, a great time.
Yeah.
Man. So thank you, Julian. Hey, we got some bonus footage coming for y'all as well, but thank you so much for opening up your place to the A Square podcast. Like I said, shout out
Thank
to
you.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Thank you.
whenever he comes here, like I said, you get to meet him and stuff like that. So once again, we appreciate you. We're going to support you, and we're going to get the word out there for people to come visit.
No, appreciate it, Antonio. And thank you very much again.
you, man.
Because it's our first time doing this.
Yeah.
So I want to apologize. Maybe some people don't understand my
No,
English.
they'll be all right. They'll be
So-
all right. They're okay.
So yeah.
But thank you so much.
And thank you for this part of the moment. Thank you for giving the opportunity to express what Meraki means to us, what Meraki means to us, a family, as a community, and what we want to bring to the community.
Absolutely.
That's going to be love, passion, and creativity. Absolutely. So please check us out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and our website, or Instagram is Meraki Grayson, and Instagram and Facebook, we are Meraki Grayson too.
Meraki Grayson. All
So,
right,
yeah.
we'll put it in the description box so everyone
Perfect.
can see it.
All right.
All right. We'll
All
be
right.
back with another episode.
Thank you.
Talk to
Thank
later.
you.
Bye.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to create a day where we're going to do pairing tastes.
And these are local wines or?
These wines are mostly our locals. We have from Spain, Palermo for Spain. We have I really want that are really enjoying it. That is Chianti. It's for Italy. This one, and it's really good. The taste on this one is really fruity, but at the same time with the dry part of the grape. But it's really, really good, the Chianti. We have the wines, so the whites, we have the Chardonnay, and Zinfandel. That's as a wine that pairing really good with fish, fish or pasta. One that I just figured out with a customer that love a really steak. And she said, try it out, this one. It's Belenois, the Pinot Noir. It's La Leyenda. Y Ranch, this one. The Rutherford, it's a Cabernet Napa. It's there for California. It's only for Cali. Pairing really, really good with steaks. And surprisingly, I'm trying to figure out where is the other one. It's called Elways. Right here. This one, this one. Pairing good with steak, chicken, or even the pasta. Okay. So this one is really recommended. It's for California as well too, Elways.
All right.
So,
Visit, man.
oh yeah.